Ya yo me cansé, no quiero ser tu amante. Te digo de mi parte que no aguanto más.
Hey, what's up, man? Doc Testosterone here, reporting from Medellin, Colombia. I'm here in my apartment, and yeah, it's been a while. So this thing you see is a meeting that I had a few months ago with Benjamin. Benjamin is one of our top guys. He's a filmmaker, he's a photographer, he makes short films. He's edited my entire birthday vlog that you saw, a couple of months ago. So yeah, he's a top guy, and we had this hour-and-a-half meeting, and out of that hour-and-a-half, I'm gonna give you these little clips, few minutes here, few minutes there, which are gold, and they will be very valuable to your life, and I'll be coming back every now and then to tell you why that is so valuable in your life and how it relates to masculinity. So, I've missed you. It's been a couple of weeks since we uploaded a video on YouTube, so we're gonna start uploading regularly again. And just letting you know, I'm very happy. It's very peaceful here. There's a lot of love in this country, in the people here. I mean, it's the birthplace of Pablo Escobar. Shakira grew up a couple of hours from here. A lot of other famous people like Sofia Vergara, the famous TV star. All of these amazing people are from Colombia. Anyway, and now it's me. So, enjoy.
And I find that's fucked up because I see that so much. Like, I see so many famous people, and I'm like, but you don't really know how to like communicate with people. Like, you have, like, I was shooting with a model with Next Miami, a guy actually, and he's from Montreal, but he was on the beach in Miami one time and he got scouted. And I was talking to him and I was like, yeah, last summer I met like at least 300 people, like tons of girls just like talking to random girls on the street. He's like, whoa, dude, like you did that? And I'm like, this guy's like really good looking. Where's my phone?
Oh, I can imagine.
And he's like abs and shit, ripped as fuck, like 30,000, whatever. The pictures I took with him got like 5,000 likes. Yeah. Like this guy. And he's like, oh, like, he's like, I wouldn't be able to talk to like a random girl. I'm like, this guy like can't talk to a random girl, like he's fucked up. But then I think about it and I go, there's so much more value that we have in that sense, that we can literally communicate to the world.
Okay, here Benjamin touches on a very, very important topic. It's the topic of connection and connectedness between people. So if you have the ability to talk to someone randomly on the street or at a restaurant or wherever, that is a very, very powerful skill to have. And Benjamin touches on that here, and I want you to take a note of this. So if you are one of these people, be proud of yourself. And if you're not, then fight for the freedom to be able to do that. So if you see somebody in the street, you see somebody at a cocktail party or whatever, and you want to reach out and connect to that person, gain the skill to do that, because it is so freeing, it is so powerful, it is so loving. And the ability for you to be present in that moment and do what you like is literally one of the best feelings in the world. Now let's keep going.
He was telling me how Malcolm Gladwell has he's like a weird face, like an awkward looking guy, but he's with all these hotties at dinner all the time. It's like, yeah, of course, Malcolm Gladwell. Like, he's an author, a famous author, and rich, and lives in Manhattan, really West Village, like very good area of Manhattan. So.
This is a very important topic. So Malcolm Gladwell is neighbors with one of my really good friends in Manhattan, in West Village. And so we were talking to Kyle about Malcolm Gladwell. And the fact that Malcolm has a ugly face, very weird, deformed looking face, and he's always with hot girls. He's always having dinner and, with like beautiful, beautiful models in Manhattan. And, we were thinking, why is that? And one thing to realize, now this relates hugely to testosterone, so keep this in mind. Okay, now Malcolm Gladwell is an amazing author. He's written books like Outliers, Tipping Point, other New York Times bestsellers. And people who are really, really good at one thing. Somebody could be good at many things, but if you're at least a master at one thing, it really boosts your confidence and testosterone. So let me back this up a little bit. If you look at Oscar winners, people who win the Oscar, and if you look at how successful they are relative to those actors who are just as successful but have never won the Oscar, what tends to happen is the people who have won the Oscar live 4 more years than those who have not won the Oscar. And the speculation is that winning something like an Oscar, right? So for example, for Malcolm Gladwell, it was getting a New York Times bestseller. When you're really, really good at something, you're an expert at something, there is this winner effect, this rise in testosterone that happens. Especially, let's say you win a sporting event, you win an award, and your brain is going to remind you of that winner effect when you're in trouble. So somebody like Malcolm Gladwell, who's won the New York Times bestseller and many, many other awards for literature and being an author, he has that boost of confidence, he has that boost of testosterone repeatedly as he is successful over and over and over. So for you, if you want to spike up your testosterone all the time, then you need to win. And this doesn't only happen with Oscar winners, people who won the Oscar. It also happens with Nobel Prize winners, right? So what they found is scientists that win the Nobel Prize, if you compare them to scientists that are just as successful in terms of writing papers, in terms of publications, in terms of the prestigious universities that they're professors of or have graduated from, those who have won the Nobel Prize tend to live 2 more years on average than those who have not won the Nobel Prize but are just as successful. So it's a very similar correlation, a very similar attribute when you look at Oscars and when you look at the Nobel Prize winners. And the speculation that these scientists have made, most of them neuroscientists that study testosterone, is that the rise in testosterone is what enables that longevity, that ability to have higher confidence, and because of that confidence you stand out in the crowd and you don't care about your deformed face and you don't care if you have some kind of deformity or some kind of imperfection. You don't care because you are good at that one thing. So I urge you, become good at one thing, become good at something, become an expert at something, and that will boost your confidence, that will boost your testosterone. Let's continue now.
Real value, in a year you could get 100K. Like it's not a huge deal. It's just you have to get that crowd.
Yeah.
You know, like look at Vegan Gains. He's been in the game for 2-3 years and he's at 270K.
Yeah.
You know, he got that crowd. He got that vegan crowd. Plus his content is fabulous. Like it's just fantastic. So you could make it.
Yeah, I just said that. Vegan Gains content is fabulous. And he just posted a video about Doc Testosterone. Please check it out. I'm going to link it in the first comment. I'm going to link it in the description below. It'll be the first link. Check it out. It's a dope video. Back to the meeting.
She said, okay, look, we're gonna work on Rim and Mom. We're gonna make these meal prep videos that he's doing are like fabulous, like fantastic. We have like 4 angles. One thing is like cooking the food. One thing I'm talking. One thing I'm moving around. There's like a GoPro setup on the oven. Like it's all like really good. Like nothing like this exists in the world or will ever exist. It's really good.
Now, what am I talking about here? What are Rim and Mom? So if you're new to the channel, if you're new to Doc Testosterone, then you may not be aware of these 2 acronyms. RIM is Reclaim Your Masculinity. MOM is Masters of Masculinity. These are 2 of our products. Now, I'm not going to tell you exactly what these products are here. It's going to take too long. But if you want to know more about what these products are, then go to doctestosterone.com and first get the ebook. Okay, so the ebook is essentially all the basics of testosterone that you need to know about how to boost testosterone naturally are all contained in that ebook, which is titled Double Your Testosterone. So go check that out on doctestosterone.com. It also has tons of testimonials by a bunch of guys who recorded videos after they tried what was in the ebook. So make sure you go to that. Now, in this video, I just talked about the meal prep. Meal prep, very specific, detailed meal prep in terms of what foods to eat to boost testosterone, how exactly to cook them, how to prepare them. Exact procedures for every single food that is in the ebook is contained in RIM, Reclaim Your Masculinity. So make sure you get that product after you get the ebook. And you're gonna learn more about RIM once you get the ebook. Also, RIM contains detailed exercises, all the techniques, the forms that you need to do to boost testosterone. I recorded these with Mark Novak from Strength Camp, and they are very, very good. They're very detailed. Again, these kinds of videos which show you exactly what to do don't exist anywhere on the internet. So I highly, highly encourage you to grab the ebook ASAP and then grab RIM and then Masters of Masculinity, which is Mom. All that information is available on doctestosterone.com.
Mami, yo me siento tuyo. Yo sé que tú te sientes